to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that are looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Okay guys, so welcome back to my Renault career mode. And this time it's Russia, for the Russian Grand Prix around the Sochi Autodrome. And as you can see, the Powertrain upgrade has been fitted. So we can expect better things this time round. And yeah. What are we going here? Practice, yeah. So as per usual, we're gonna do that. And yeah, see you guys after it. Right guys, so after doing 4 of the 5 obviously free practice programs here, track acclimatization, pretty much exactly what to expect. Perfect. Didn't expect anything worse than that. Fuel saving took, I think, doesn't say, but it took 2 laps I think to get that. Qualifying pace, it did take 2 laps, and I got a purple. I think that's the first purple I've had in qualifying pace so far in this career mode. And race strategy was more than just perfect. It was 3 laps it took. I think you could tell there actually. Team objectives we didn't do, informed strategy because we didn't bother. Car setup we didn't bother doing that there. Partially because of what the race looks like. It's gonna be wet all race. Qualifying's gonna be perfect conditions, but race is wet all the way from start to finish. And we'll just advance to qualifying. We didn't do that well in practice 3, so we did that anyway. 14th in that, but we're gonna be bold here. We're gonna be bold. Because my MG UK is in the yellow zone again, and because it's a wet race, we're gonna risk it and not bother changing it. Because we're gonna just try and run as few laps as possible in qualifying, and hope to God. And the MG UK will probably not be affected so much. Anyway, which one is the one that puts no strain on lane? The energy store is fine at the moment anyway. I don't think we need to change anything here in the short term anyway. The MG UK is at 56%. We'll definitely change it for Spain. Hopefully we'll remember as well, actually. Resource points in the R&D tree, don't think we can do anything here because everything is about insufficient. Resource points, we do have some durability parts here. We're gonna do one or the other here. Can't really do anything. The parting is insufficient. I think I'll decide. We'll do it at the end of the episode anyway. Anyway, here comes qualifying. Oh, that's a pretty good lap, I think. 38.5. Right, we'll do one more lap. Oh my God, there's cars coming out of the pits. What are you doing, Bottas? Right, so we get above Kvyat anyway, and we ran out of fuel. Okay. And we're starting from P14 on the grid. As Raikkonen starting from the back of the field, right? I mean, Ricardo starting from 12th as well. What the hell? So yeah. I guess we just go to the race now. Right, guys, here we are on the grid for the Russian Grand Prix in Sochi. And as you can tell, it is raining, like I said in the practice program portion of this. So our race strategy, like every other wet race, it's going to be no stops during the race, and our fuel load's going to be underfueled so that we can run on lean all race and not go wide most of the time. Right, well, here's the race. Open the lean here now. Lights out, away we go. Massive dive bomb there. Oh, I saw someone's end plate go down the halfway there. I think, I don't know what I'm talking about at the moment, but either someone ahead or someone behind has lost their end plate off the front wing. We can get Paris here. Good. I have to pull him out of the way there, but we got him. Just gonna keep an eye on that there. MGK will probably survive to the end of this race, but we are changing it next race. Control electronics has now gone into the yellow as well. We haven't actually changed our control electronics at all yet. It's been very durable. But we're definitely going to be changing all components after pre-practice as well, let's say. I think this is probably as high as we can hopefully get here. 5th, that is not where we are at the moment. Whoa, nearly plowing into the back of Massa there. And we take out a bollard. Oh, here comes Perez. Coming right behind me there. Oh, we're gone wide. By the way, Nico was in the group behind the one I'm in. And I think, well, he's definitely outside the points at least. I think Ricardo's going to be catching me as well, but thank God. I think we're starting to lose touch with the Williams cars here. Oh dear, I went wide. Paris was around my outside. Not going to work. I had to lift off a little bit there. I think if it's raining, Jeff, I believe I wouldn't be in Rich Mix. I wouldn't be in Rich Mix in the wet. Otherwise, I'd probably be in the wall at the chicane. The first one, that is, I should say. We're really starting to lose time now on the on Massa and Stroll here. Wait, what'd you say? Light rain in about 2 minutes. We're already in light rain. It's meant to be light rain all race as well. Yeah, we're definitely losing time to the Williams of Massa and Stroll up ahead. We're almost at half race distance. We're doing alright at the moment. We're staying in the points at least. Oh, there's Paris. And we fend him off again. That's interesting. There's only Paris right behind us, so that'll be 8th guaranteed. Minimum for now at least. Okay. And just look down at the bottom right.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Our internal combustion engine's now at 50%. I think we're catching back up to Massa and Stroll here. Definitely feels like we've just set our personal best lap in the race. Wait, there's yellow flags further up there.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds.
Don't know who that is there. But we're up to 6th place. Who is it? Who's it that's parked up there? It's Vettel. Sebastian Vettel is out of this race. How about that? I think that's challenge. I think, yeah, he's the championship leader as well. I think at this rate, I'll sell for 6th or 7th, depending on whether or not Perez will go through. Will go past me, in other words, I should say. Perez is going around the outside. Oh, just.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
You think?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Right, we're still good for fuel. Still right behind Massa and Stroll. Perez are behind. Who is that behind Perez actually? Because I have a funny feeling it's Ricardo, but it's Raikkonen. Let me just remind you guys that Raikkonen started at the back of the field. Oh my god. Massa was going for a move on Stroll there. I came out of nowhere. Get you there. Stroll. I think what we're gonna experience here is probably the best final lap of the season so far, I think. Hamilton is the winner of the Russian Grand Prix. Stroll's right behind. It's pretty much been in the same order since the start of the last lap. So I kind of take it back. That final lap was going to be great. But we come home for a rather respectable 4th place.
Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
Whew, what a tough race.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result.
He was, I
Moving
think,
on to the driver of the day then.
Yeah.
Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I
me?
think it's got to be Kimi Raikkonen.
Oh yeah,
He's not
fair
really
enough.
spectacular, but he quietly gets the job done, and that's the case today.
He got 8th in that
Here's
race
how things
anyway.
are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Right. Vettel didn't finish. As pretty much I've seen in that race. We finished 4th. Same thing there. Standings. I think we're still in 4th place. The challenge here. We're a bit closer to the top now. We were 19 at the start of the weekend, and now we are only 12 off. And I believe that puts both Mercedes are now above the Ferraris. Both in the Drivers' Championship and the team itself in the Constructors' Championship. It's getting pretty close now. Verstappen goes up above my teammate, so does Perez, I think, as well. Ricardo's actually dropped to 11th now. That's interesting. 5 drivers yet to score. But we are still 4th in the championship after a pretty good haul of 12 points in that race. I'm assuming this doesn't mean that I'm going to be putting up the difficulty again, because I didn't win the race. And it was wet, so I probably had a better. I probably had it better in that race than I would have had in the dry. If it was in the dry, I probably would have gotten like very small amount of points, maybe 10th, 9th or 10th. And now let's get on to the R&D tree. I'm going to be doing at least one of the things here anyway, but I just want to know how many points have we actually got here to play with. I think we're winning. Well, we're drawing the rivalry now. So that's pretty good. We're still dicing with meeting our targets, but then again, oh, we gotta. Can we just not do it? Okay. Okay then. So let's see what we can do here. We don't have a recommended upgrade yet, so no resource points for that. None for that. We can go for MGUK. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we could do there. I think we're fine for this. I wonder if we can actually still do this thing. No, I don't think we can actually. So yeah, okay. That's okay, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching this round of my career mode. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below any suggestions, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time.